What if I told you there's a mod that makes Garry's mod even more relevant in today's age? Obviously, when you buy games these days, you're not getting the full thing. You're only getting like, what? A quarter of the game. That's right, you gotta buy the season pass if you want the rest of the game, or the $90 deluxe edition. And of course, we can't forget about the microtransactions ahead of time, so even when you spend about $100 on a game, there's still more to buy. Now what if Garry's mod had a system just like this? What if Garry's mod had loot crates? Well, thankfully it doesn't. This is just a mod someone added, and it's from Counter-Strike Go, aka the Counter-Strike Go Danger Zone game mode, which if you guys don't know is pretty much like a Battle Royale style game mode for Counter-Strike, which sounds like cancer to me. But at the same time, I know a lot of people do love Battle Royale games, and this is the perfect thing for people who play CSGO, because you get the tactical gameplay, and you even get some new items like the bump mine. What exactly does the bump mine do? Well, it's a pretty cool little device that if I go ahead and throw out, it's going to lunge us forward, but be very careful with this, because everything you hit, whether it be the floor or the wall, is going to hurt tremendously. As you can see, we already took 50 damage pretty much from nothing. Let's go ahead and try this once again. Alright, gonna go ahead and throw it out. Now here's kind of the kicker though. Not only does this work on us, but it even works on NPCs. So if I were to go ahead and throw this mine out and then had, oh, I don't know, our good buddy Odessa come ahead and walk forward. Come on, what are you doing, man? Are you scared? Alright, he went right over it. Hey Odessa, can you move a little bit to the left? No, my left. Alright. This is not working. Odessa, he wants all the cool shiny weapons on the ground. But man, there's more to life than shiny weapons. Like death. If you guys want to know where those screams are coming from, check out the video I did a few days ago. Which, by the way, guys, sorry for the big delay on videos. I don't know why it took 2 days to relax. I guess it just, well, needed to happen. But we have a few more cool things. As you can see, I picked up the Exo Jump. Might as well talk about that. So the Exo Jump is pretty much like an exosuit. Like, when did Counter-Strike turn into Titanfall? Such an interesting addition to the game. But yeah, pretty much if you hold down space, you will jump higher. And this is going to be extremely useful if you want to say, oh, I don't know, jump across buildings. Now something else it does is if you crouch and jump, you get kind of like a boosted jump, as you can see. It's a little weird. It kind of reminds me at first of the one in Half-Life 1, you know, the whole boost jump you get at the end of the game. But it turns out that's not really what they're going for. I don't even really know what they're going for, but I'm crouching right before the jump and it doesn't really do anything. I'm crouching after the jump and, well, it's not really doing anything. Okay, so apparently it's just crouch jumping. So yeah, pretty standard. Now, I'm showing you all this stuff, but the thing is, you gotta get it the legit way, and that is through these cases. Each of these cases has a special item, and you can tell which item they have because, well, it usually says it on the thing. So this one is for tools. Now, in order to get into it, you can't just press E like a simpleton. Pfft, you gotta break it open like a barbarian. Alright, so let's go ahead and crack this sucker open and see what we get. And we got a flashlight. Did I forget to mention that all your mods you have installed could theoretically appear in these cases? If that's not exciting, I don't know what is. Next up we have explosives. This should be pretty fun. And we got a grenade. Just a regular grenade. Alright, next up we got a pistol case. Let's go ahead and pop this sucker open. And we got, ooh, we got the Sky Cov. Very nice. I believe this is from the Modern Warfare base, which, by the way, this pack has official support for, as well as the TFA base and many others. Let's go ahead and pop open the heavy pistol crate. This should have a random heavy pistol. Definitely a bit heavier than, ooh. Alright, don't know if you can go much heavier than a Deagle. Alright, next up. Wait, what is this? Resupply case. Let's go ahead and see what this sucker's got. And it's got ammo. So if you need ammunition for any of your weapons, for instance, if you go ahead and drain out some of the ammunition here. And I guess that's not going to work. But while we are here, I might as well show you guys what the ammo crates look like. So they do exactly what they say. They give you ammo for whatever weapon you want. For some reason, it keeps thinking that I have too much ammo, so we're going to go ahead and just do that. Now when we press E though, you can see we actually do get ammo from it. And there's little animations and stuff, and it depletes. It's all really cool. And the same thing to this, and of course to this as well. Alright, so now we know what's in that, but what about this? This is going to be the SMG crate. And if we pop this sucker open... Alright, that's the weirdest looking SMG I've ever seen. Alright, it's a Glock. I don't know why I didn't want us to pick up the Glock for a second. There it is. So we got a Glock, but not just any Glock. The Glock from Half-Life 1, it looks like. Wait, is this from Black Mesa? Alright, anyway, we got the final crate here, and this is going to be the small arms crate. This one's going to be a little bit tough to break through, so definitely bring a nice, trusty, and handy crowbar. Hey, now we're talking. We got the R90. Let's go ahead and see what this thing looks like. Nice. Just what the doctor ordered. Now, of course, there's much more than just these crates. You can even spawn in the airdrop crate, which I imagine would naturally fall from the sky. Once again, we do have to bust it open, but you're going to find some pretty amazing things in this crate, like, well, the M13 we just got. And then we have a respawn crate. Now, I don't know exactly how this would work, but, well, it had a rocket launcher in it. Now, I do also want to say, guys, I don't know for certain if there's a way to make these things kind of just spawn naturally, because again, I imagine in the game that you don't just find them on the ground, they probably fall from the sky or something. But unfortunately, I don't think there is a way to do that. However, there's a ton of options that I'm just going to go over briefly here. You can control a bunch of things like with the parachute, which we will talk about here in a minute. We have some more parachute things for the visuals. You can adjust the HUD scale, and then there's a bunch of different settings for each category. We have ammo, armor, which we will talk about very soon. Tons of stuff for this. I'm seriously impressed by all the customization you can really mess with here. And then of course we have equipment and pickups. You guys know the drill. Again, didn't see anything about cases spawning naturally, so we're just gonna have to spawn in our own. But that's kind of the fun of it. You never know what you're gonna get. Oh, look at that. We got a bullpup. Let's go ahead and try that again. Good thing is it takes one shot, so we're getting a lot of Modern Warfare weapons here, which I'm not complaining about. But again, you know, we could sit here and shoot open cases all day. Eventually, it does get a little old, so we're just going to skip that and go to the good stuff right off the bat. Although first I want to see what's in one of these. Aha! Okay, so now that we've got quite a few good weapons, let's go over some of the equipment you can get. And the first thing is the stim, which for some reason I can't pick up. There we go. Okay, we got the meta shot. So the meta shot, if you couldn't tell, is going to heal you. So left click, you jab yourself with it. Oh, there we go. Much better. And the best thing is you also get a speed boost. So if you ever felt like you were slow for some reason, well, now you're not. Alright, next up we're going to talk about is the armor. Now apparently the armor works exactly one-to-one like it does in the game. Unfortunately though, we do not get any worldview model for the armor or the exosuit, which does make me a little sad, I'm not going to lie. But hey, at least now we're protected against the Combine. So I'd say that the armor is pretty damn effective, although just be careful with what kind of armor you get, because some of the armors do have some downsides. But first, before we talk about that, let's go ahead and put on the parachute, and I'll show you guys exactly what this can do. So, well, this is the most basic explanation for anything I could ever give. It's just a parachute, and the cool thing is, it activates automatically. I didn't press anything. If it feels like the velocity is enough to kill you, then it'll do that. You get this cool little letterboxing. It does have a worldview model, by the way. But other than that, it's pretty much just a parachute and it does its job. And now we're going to talk about the heavy assault suit, which is kind of interesting because when you put this thing on, you feel like an absolute boss. Although, I'm sprinting right now. This is the fastest we can go. And as you can see, it is not very quick. Oh yeah, and you cannot use rifles with this suit. So say goodbye to your M16 or your AK, because you're pretty much going to have to stick to shotguns or SMGs. Definitely kind of sucks for being such a beefy dude like this. But hey, once again, you get tons of armor. Like, these guys are tickling me. Alright, and that was definitely not a problem. Thankfully, we can still hold rocket launchers. Now, there's a few bad things, like I said. The first one is obviously the no sprint. However, if you were to fall from a great height, you're going to notice something. Well, not only do you get a scream, which was kind of weird, but yes, you die completely. All that armor, it's going to hurt you in the long run because you're going to sink like a rock through the air. And normally we only take 10 damage, but for some reason the modifiers in this mod just say screw that, you're going to take full damage anyway. And then we have the counter-terrorist version, which is the same thing, just, you know, different spice. Although I want to know, does it look... Ah, okay, so we do get a world view model. In fact, it completely changes our player model. Wait, does it? Hold up. Am I going to see my meaty self through here? No, I definitely do have face skin. That is definitely not me. So all in all, there's just a bunch of cool stuff here. I just thought I would do it because, hey, Counter-Strike has it. Why not Garry's mod? But I'd love to know what you guys think down below. Do you think these are really cool? What's your take on Battle Royale? I would love to know. I can't believe that killed me from that high. But as always, links will be down in the description. Guys, thank you so much for watching this until the end. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, you totally can. Thank you guys so much for watching this until the end. I'll see you guys in the next video. And until next time, farewell.